Sorry I am late again, it's because OMG, my date last night was.
Don't know how to make a powerful impact on co-workers to raise your profile? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do to get noticed at work, so you can get the opportunities you deserve. For the best professional and personal development solutions, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. For over 30 years I have helped many people in their journey to success. And now, it's your turn. In today's world, the goal of standing out from the competition at the office is more of a challenge than ever before. Despite this, there are many strategies that you can use to raise your profile and become a top contender for promotion at work by making a powerful impact on your co-workers. Let's look at strategies you can put to immediate use when dealing with your colleagues to ensure you achieve your professional goals. Be good at your job. Let your reputation precede you. Be so good that you can't be ignored, as actions will always speak louder than words. This will lead to being labeled by your colleagues as the go-to person to get the job done, and make you the expert in your field. This sought-after label can open doors to lucrative opportunities. Be reliable. Being reliable builds your credibility. If your colleagues cannot rely on you to get the job done, they will not believe your words, as your words will not align with your actions. This misalignment will cause a breakdown in trust and ultimately damage your credibility with peers. Share your knowledge. When you share knowledge, you are indirectly saying, I am confident in who I am, in what I bring to the table, and helping you will not jeopardize or challenge that in any way. A great side effect of helping others is that your profile becomes more visible, and you may be seen as the go-to person in the organization. Ensure your meetings are productive. There are many moving parts that must work correctly to ensure meetings are truly successful. However, the basics should never be underestimated. These include being properly prepared, arriving on time, inviting only those relevant to the meeting, sticking to the topics outlined in the agenda, and providing adequate follow-up instructions. Comment below and tell me what you did to make a positive impact on your co-workers and the rewards you received. Give me the word impact in the comments below. Have friends at work, but avoid very close relationships. Having friends at work can increase job satisfaction and productivity. But avoid very close friendships. You don't need to be best friends to get along and get the job done. In the workplace, there will always be an element of competitiveness as a result of limited income and promotion opportunities. Be mindful of revealing too much personal information. This needs no explanation. Keep your personal information private. It can be used against you and may damage your professional credibility. Also, constantly complaining about how stressed out you are because of personal issues will lead your manager to believe you can't cope with your job and start assigning career-advancing tasks to your colleagues. Avoid office drama and gossip. The office environment is small, in fact, smaller than you think. Don't say anything about someone that you cannot say to them in person. The other person may be well liked by your peers, and the word will get around that you are not trustworthy in maintaining discretion. Take it offline when giving negative feedback. No one likes to feel embarrassed in public. This double-edged sword also shows you in a negative light. It indicates you do not have the skills to resolve disagreements in a professional manner. Manage conflict and negative feedback offline, unless you need to address your peers as a group for a shared issue, for example, underperforming as a team. But what about the people who are usually overlooked in the workplace? That is, support staff. People such as security, reception, kitchen and cleaning staff. Because their contribution may be seen by some as not having a direct impact on the success of the business, they are not always treated with the same level of consideration as professional office staff. There are many real-world examples where professional workers have been embarrassingly rude to support staff. The secret is that these are the people who know a lot of what is going on behind the scenes. Because they are sometimes rendered invisible, they know many of an organization's secrets that the office staff doesn't. It is to your advantage to have a good relationship with support staff, and it is the right thing to do as a human being. Acknowledge their presence and comply with the rules they need to follow, for example, signing into the office before you start work. What is an annoyance for you? Maybe a metric they must achieve to keep their jobs. Opportunities don't always come knocking at your door. Sometimes it takes a little extra work to get noticed and reap the rewards. Something that could be worth it in the end. But wait, this is not all. I have an additional tip to help you even further. You will find this and many other tips in a very interesting course I selected for you. Check the description section for the details. Additional tip: speak in the positive tense. Words are powerful, and sometimes it takes only a few words to make a difference. How you communicate your thoughts will have a direct impact on how you are perceived. Speaking in the positive tense moves you and others towards what you want, rather than what you don't want. Something as simple as, "I don't like the rain," could be rephrased to, "I prefer the sunshine." Remember, whenever you say something you bring it into your awareness, so why not make it a positive experience for all? We covered quite a bit, so let's recap the strategies you can use with coworkers to raise your profile at work and stand out from the competition. Be good at your job. It supports a good reputation. Be reliable. It builds your credibility. Share your knowledge. It shows your confidence. Ensure your meetings are productive. It displays your competence. Have friends at work but avoid very close relationships. It protects your professional image. Be mindful of revealing too much personal information. It shows you understand boundaries. Avoid office drama and gossip. It communicates your focus. Take it offline when giving negative feedback. It shows your capacity to resolve conflict, and have a good relationship with support staff. It reveals your personality. These strategies may seem obvious and simple, but when done consistently over time, you will be sought after for your contribution at work. Okay, let's see how Susie does when these strategies are used.
Let's get this meeting started on time, because it's going to be a productive one. My evening was pleasant, thanks for asking. And yours?
Now you know exactly how to make a powerful impact on coworkers to raise your professional profile. But what about when you need to deal with difficult coworkers and stay sane in the process? I have created a free professional assessment just for you, so you can measure your potential for success. You can access the free assessment at the link in the description section. I have also included other resources to help you get greater insight and tips on this topic. I am always adding new videos to give you the techniques and secrets used by the best in the field. Check them out here so you don't miss out.
And remember, if you like this video, hit that like button, be sure to subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching.